Hey, Chris here. So today I'm going to talk about one of the disorders I have called Raynaud's. And so I was going to start with a little bit of a demonstration. So what Raynaud's is it's a rare disorder of the blood vessels. So the blood vessels narrow when you get cold or you get stressed. So right now my hand is in a bucket of cold water. So you can see they start turning white in here. Fingertips turn red, hands turn white. This happens to my hands and my feet. And this will happen in response to either emotional distress or cold. And I live in Calgary, so it's cold here a lot. It's extremely painful. So anytime my hands get cold like this, the first reaction is they start kind of getting white, and then eventually they will turn blue and kind of like this yellowish white sort of color because the blood can't go to the surface, and so yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. See the spots. As I warm up, my skin will turn red and it's kind of that painful pins and needles feeling. So think about when your hands get really cold, except multiply that by a whole lot. So every time I scrape the car, that sort of thing, it's not super fun. So this is can range from something fairly mild to quite severe. The severe one can lead to tissue death and gangrene. So we are more likely to get frostbite and stuff like that. So we have to be very careful to protect our hands and our feet from getting too cold. There's primary versus secondary. So primary, you're typically born with it, which is what they think I have because I've had the symptoms for a very long time. As a kid, I can remember having this happen, going swimming at the lake and stuff like that. Secondary is related more to connective tissue disease or medication. So again, I could be secondary because I do have connective tissue disorder. So treatments would be to avoid cold temperatures. So not live somewhere like Calgary, but that's where I live. There are some drugs that you can take to help with the blood flow to coming to the surface. Avoiding smoking and caffeine are other really important things with this, and it is way more likely to happen for women than it is for men. So you'll see my hand is starting to get to the red stage. So this is where it gets kind of tingly and painful. So the pain can last anywhere from minutes to hours, just depending on the severity of how long you're out in the cold or the emotional distress. So if it's really something quite distressing, it can lead to the signs in the hands and the feet for quite a long time. But yeah, that is Raynaud's. Thanks for watching.